I'm zombie but awake, 밤비가 내려wake. Can't wait, no time is a game, so I just put it all my way. I'm zombie but awake, 밤비가 내려wake.
Dear God, there's a lot of questions that I have about the past, and I don't want to hear it from a human. You made it, so you're the last person that I'm ever gonna ask. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Why is everything about you a debate? What's the point of love? Every time I showed it I was broken, and it's forced me just to only want to hate. Why is it only one you but multiple religions? Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give it? Tell me how to feel, tell me what's wrong. I tried to call, pick up the phone, I'm on my own. Everybody said you coming back to man, why the hell's it taking so long? Why do I hurt? Why is there pain? Why does everything good always have
Crazies, man. Y'all are in the lab. Lee here, actually in the seat, sitting down, and you saw that title too as well, man. It's just a little bit of a life update. With that, all with life going crazy the way it is. Big shout out to each and every one of you. Before we get this started, man, y'all are amazing. Y'all do show support on all levels that can be imaginable, and on the side of my part of my personal lives, even you two as well have all showed as much support and love as you do with these videos that I regularly put out. I guess it should make no difference, right? Also, you know, I am very blessed to have each and every one of you, the people I communicate with on a daily basis almost, and everybody who literally is religious to this channel, and all the new ones too, you know, they're even showing the love and support too as well, and I couldn't ask for any more than that, truly, you know. It's been a little rough week for me, rough week and a half, I should say. You know, as if you've seen kind of the last little life update, Laugh or Cry, you know, Grandma had just got put in the hospital because she couldn't walk. Mom was doing all right, but, you know, update on all that, Grandma is in a rehab center now. She still is having trouble walking. And she's 85, 82, 83, so she's up there. But she ain't happy. I talked to her this morning. She's ready to come home, but she just said, you know, she doesn't know what to do. And on top of that, you know, this, you know, basically end of last week, Thursday, Friday, my mom ended up in the hospital because she was walking around the house not knowing what she was doing and just pretty much lost in dementia. And Saturday I went to go visit her, and in the morning, and she didn't even recognize me, and that, you know, that crushed a lot of me there, and it still does, you know. I really haven't molded on it that much, I guess. I'm trying to stay strong on all this, and, you know, your mother that, you know, that raised you and changed your diapers and beat your ass when you was bad and did good things, and especially my mom. I have so many wonderful memories of my mom, you know, and just for her not to even recognize me, you know, it was kind of like that straw that broke the camel's back in a way, and a whole bunch of emotions I can't even fathom. It's been running through my mind ever since, my body, my heart, you know. In all sense, I'm angry. I'm so angry about it, you know, and I'm angry at the situation too that, you know, I'm in. Yeah, her sisters and brothers came down here. Well, her other sister and her brother came down here, which, you know, one of my aunts, both my aunts are pretty cool, but, you know, one of them just didn't really take the chance to take, you know, before my mom was in the hospital, even took time to really see how bad off she really was. And it kind of agitates me, you know. It agitated me a little bit because I've seen this, I've been through this for 10 months, and I've just seen nothing but get worse and drastic. Yeah, there's good days and bad days, and, you know, it's, to me, the good outweigh the bad. But, you know, just seeing her for an hour or two, and me asking for a break, and it actually goes to her brother that was down here. He's a Mormon. He's from Utah. He's a Mormon. Get me started on that. Nothing against it or anything like that, but he has never left that state, never left, you know, that kind of vicinity area. Really doesn't know the real struggle of life. And just me and my mom have struggled all our lives, you know. We got we got what we need and stuff like that, but we struggle. We're paycheck by paycheck type of people, you know, unfortunately. But even him, you know, he's just giving me all these stupid suggestions, and right now I don't need suggestions to be done. I needed somebody to listen to me and to see what I'm going through, and maybe kind of give me a break a little bit, or take the time to see, for him to see your sister, how your sister is being, instead of basically telling me to go for a walk for an hour away, or ignore what she feels. And it pisses me off. It pissed me off. I can't say it pissed me off. It pissed me off because, you know, they look through the rose-colored glasses. They just, you know, me and my mom are the black sheep of the family, and it's pissed me off because he didn't want to take the fucking time to come see his sister, or take the time to, you know, really see what's going on, let alone to understand where I'm coming from. And I had enough of it, you know, and I'm one of those people who speak my mind any fucking time of the day. It's just like, I'm a big judge of character, and I know who to let in and not to let in. And after he did that shit, I closed his ass off, and I wrote a letter. I wrote a message and said, look, I was like, and the thing is, they wanted me to make my mom a ward of the state, basically tell her to give up all her rights, put her in a place, an institution, so they can take care of her. And that's my last resort. I don't want to fucking do that for my mother. I guess that agitated me a tad bit, because, you know, especially coming from him, he ain't take the fucking time to even think about her, to come see what she's really doing. You just assume and do as, oh, we're just gonna make her ward of state to get her off your hair. And that's not what I want, you know. And I want my mom to be in the best hands possible as well, but I don't want her to give up her whole entire rights of her fucking life. And I know that's not what the ward of state means and stuff like that. It doesn't, I don't. But it pissed me off. I wrote a letter. I was like, look, I was like, no, I ain't made her. I have thought about it, and I haven't made my decision yet. And I'm not going to make my decision with you. I'm going to make my decision with my other Aunt Cindy. She's been, you know, it's crazy because when I was a kid, we didn't get along. I hated that lady. But now she's been really the only one that has really sat down and asked me how the hell I'm really doing. What's these thoughts in my head, my feelings, and my emotions, and has actually seen what my mom has gone through. You know, she's actually spent the time, and, you know, they actually took my mom off the hands and let her have, you know, let me have a little break. But they saw exactly what I was going through, and I appreciate it. And it was just like, I can't do that. So I told her I was gonna wait for her to get in town. She'll be here Tuesday, get in town, and I'm gonna talk to her about all this and get what I can done, because I don't want to hear what the hell you think what I should do with my mother. That's what I told my uncle. I said, I can give a damn what you think, and basically told me that I need to go back to hell, because I need to watch my attitude on the most disrespectful son that I've ever had. And since you're getting to hear everybody giving help, you're trying to throw it out. I was like, no, I appreciate it, but damn it, let me get my mind off so you know what I'm going through. It's my fucking family. Oh, don't fucking try me. I'm not that person to try, you know. And I don't regret it, you know. I probably could have said it differently, maybe, and I didn't say it the way I said it here, but basically telling me to go back to hell where I came from. And like, all right. I was like, that's cool. I was like, forget we live in hell. But it's been rough, and this video is for me to kind of just vent my mind a little bit, and just try to get those thoughts off and processed. And you know, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. I don't, you know, it's just, I guess it's a sad thing to think. It's not really sad. It's actually normal, you know. And I know, you know, I know people think, you know, are feeling the same way. It's fucking like, man, what the hell do I think? How do I feel? How did I do? And it's, you know, I never imagined this, you know, happening so fast. And, you know, yet, you know, I've also learned that, you know, anything can pop up at any time in life, and we all need to be prepared. And, you know, for me, it's just been me and my mom for so long, you know, regardless when I was married and out and when I was a kid and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just been me and my mom, you know, me and my mom. I've had her back, she's had my back. You know, she's helped me through so much, even through my overcoming of addiction of pain pills. She's helped me. You know, she brought me out from the dirt and, you know, gave me a purpose, a voice again. And, you know, and it's just been me and her, and that's how I feel. You know, sometimes it always has been, but I feel alone, you know, especially when I have her side of her family, you know, that has has somebody there, you know, has their husbands or wives, their kids, you know, and it's just me and my mom. I don't have my father, you know, I don't have a brother or sister, you know, it's just me and my mom, and I'm alone, you know, I'm alone in this empty house that is so quiet. I miss it. I miss the noise. I miss that energy, that love, you know. I'm so pissed off that they didn't want to listen to me, and it pisses me off. It irks me. And one thing I also learned too, you know, trust your instincts, your intuitions, your own feelings about somebody, you know, even family members. You know, it's, you know, for me, I know I'm on a different level than they are, in a sense of mind elevation, that how I look at things openly, and, you know, they're not. And, you know, for me, I've, you know, for so long, when I was growing up as a kid and going, you know, adolescent to a little bit adult, I was always taught to hold my feelings in and not speak my feelings, and that comes from the family. But, you know, but also learned, hell, you can't hold them back and speak what you speak. And it irks me, because nobody wanted to listen to me on the part of that family, that I'm alone. I feel alone. My mom feels alone. She's told me, she's like, I feel alone. It's like, it's just me and you. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's how I feel too. And what the hell am I going to do? You know, it is what it is. And, you know, I try to be open with everybody here. I'm open with everybody in my life, you know, and, you know, emotions do run high, and emotions sometimes can't be described by a word or a thought or a feeling. And it's to the point where, you know, I was sad, I was happy, I'm angry, you know, I'm so angry, you know, and yeah, disappointed. Can't say depressed, because, you know, I'm not depressed. I'm depressed as all the other, I guess I am, but, you know, all these emotions that I feel, and it's running and running and running, and really all I want is my mom, you know, and really all I want is, you know, them to see exactly what is happening, you know, what is going on with my mom, what's going on with me, you know, and all they see is that, especially my uncle, you know, all he sees is that kid that was addicted to pills. But now that I have a voice, so I'm not scared to use it, I'm still that person, you know. And, you know, I'm a whole fucking different person. I speak my mind, and if it hurts your feelings, oh well, you know, and it's not my fault. Even my grandmother told me, because I told my grandma about it this morning, and I talked to her on the phone, and she was like, you know, it's like, sometimes she's like, you're right, it's better off to say what's on your mind and tell the truth, and if it hurts her feelings, she said, oh fucking well. I was like, you're right. I was like, you know, I hurt somebody's feelings because the truth came out, and they don't like that sometimes. But I just had to get this off my chest and kind of show you where I'm at a little bit too as well, because I have been working on a video, but I haven't, you know, and I've been really kind of occupied on the other end. And you saw we were doing the Halloween games and stuff like that, you know. It's kind of right now, I'm starting to do these videos, like these other Mandela Effects and other videos. I start getting so emotional, and so hits me, and it's hard to really think about centering what I'm trying to present in a form I truly do. And, you know, it's to put that energy and to put that on there. It's been really hard in the last couple of days for me. That's why you've seen the lives, and it was a little bit easier for me to just forget about what's kind of going on for a moment and to just, you know, inverse into a game and into the chat. And that's kind of what, you know, it's just been a way to escape myself lately, because it is what it is, you know. But I do know I'm not alone with y'all, and that's why I bring this to you. This is why I bring the heart to you, and the mind, and the truly, and you know, for me to tell y'all and just to see it, you know, to be transparent means that, you know, I trust y'all, and I love every one of y'all, and I appreciate everything, you know. I have a family of a family, whole there's different kind of level than can ever be imagined by most people, and I have that, and I appreciate it more than y'all know. So thank you. I'm not gonna keep you here more longer. That, you know, just a little bit of a life update going on. So, but you know, I'll get it moving. Don't worry. I am me. I will get it moving. There will be videos. I'm not stop posting or anything. I just, you know, this felt good to release a little bit, to get this, just a little bit of this just frustration and anger, kind of, not even anger, but it is anger, because I'm angry out of a little bit. But you know, I do appreciate everybody just sitting here and listening with that, man. So, man, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead of you, a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and definitely stay blessed, y'all. Love you. Y'all be good.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.